welcome back to my channel. This is Frisbee Rob coming to you from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I'm going to be attempting Simon Lizotte's 10-foot move back challenge. So the way it's going to work, I have a disc golf basket. I have cones at 10 feet all the way up to 180 feet. I dream big. My goal is to start at 10 feet. Every time I make a throw in the basket, a putt or a throw in the basket, I move back 10 feet. I keep going until I hit 60 minutes. So the goal is to see how far you can go back in 60 minutes. I think the best so far that I've seen from a pro is 150 feet. There was recently somebody posted online, I think they did 160 feet, 170 feet. Not exactly sure, but there's been quite a few people attempting the challenge. So this is my attempt at the challenge. Because I am not just a disc golfer, I'm a Frisbee player. I started off playing Ultimate Frisbee many years ago. And throughout that time, I've also competed in the overall. So it's kind of like a heptathlon in track and field. And so I'm going to be using a mix of different discs. So I have a bunch of putters. I have about 30 putters. I have Rhinos, which is my go-to putter. I also have some P2s, and I also have a couple Sonics. 4 Sonics, 5 or 6 P2s, and then maybe 20 or so Rhinos. And then I also have a bag of 60 Makani's or the Zephyr from Innova. It's a fantastic beginner disc for disc golf. It has a lot of glide, and it's only 140 grams, so it's really good for throwing and catching. If you've ever heard of disc hoops, this is the disc that they actually use for disc hoops. You can also use this for accuracy or disc fun. I am throwing downwind, so this is actually going to be a really good throw disc. I'm going to start using this at about 100 feet, 110 feet. So I have quite a bit of power. I can putt up to probably 80 or 90 feet, and then we'll just see how it's going. So I have about 100 discs that I'm going to be using. I did put on my Ultimate cleats, so I'm going to try and do this as fast as I can. I know it's a pretty good workout, which is nice. Actually getting outside during all of what's happening is pretty nice. This is the first nice day we've had in a while in Calgary, in about a week. So a lot of snow on the ground. Hopefully the cameras will still pick up the throws, and we'll see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, start.
Living on the highway, taking every turn. I've been on the road since I was 5. Sitting by my father for 1,000,000 miles, picking up old stories on the ride. I've been counting shadows to the beats of the radio. I feel like a baby when I sleep, and then you come to me. If we can keep the fire burning till I'm coming home, then maybe I won't have the need to let the engine run. 'Cause in the morning, in the night, maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire burning for a while, babe. Keep it wild. Every single coffee, every single break, every single moment I'm awake. Wanna play it open, wanna play it right. Don't want another storm to ride. I've been counting headlights to the beat of the radio. I feel like I wanna go to sleep, and then you come to me. If we can keep the fire burning till I'm coming home, then
A few moments later.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was a super disappointing challenge. First 80 feet took me 5 minutes and 10 seconds. And then I got stuck at 90 feet for 32 minutes. So what I realized early on was that the ground is frozen. So the first 5 stations were pretty simple. It's just a putt. 60, 70 is a little more challenging. And then when I got to 90, I realized I can't putt because I can't push off my back foot because it kept slipping on the ice. And trying to throw as well, like my feet just kept slipping. And the thing is, the nice thing about these challenges is they're there for you to try and do your best. And sometimes your best doesn't mean that you complete the challenge. Sometimes it means that you realize when it's time to stop. And so my back started hurting very quickly at 90. And then I tried it for 31 minutes, finally made it. Just like, what's the point? Like, I really wanted to get to 180, but this will have to be a challenge that I try when it's a little more dry outside. This is one of the reasons I don't play disc golf in the wintertime, is because you have to fundamentally change your mechanics, and it's not good for your body. You should be using your body when you throw, and if you're forced to use your arms instead of your body, then you're putting a lot of pressure and stress on your back, your elbow. So, disappointing challenge. I think it's a really good challenge. Thank you, Simon, for posting it. So, I mean, that was my highlight, I guess, was 80 feet. Took me 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So that's something you can try and beat. 32 minutes at 90 feet, I'm sure most people can beat that. But like I said, even with cleats on, if I would have not worn cleats, it would have been a lot worse. And as the ground's been melting, it's just getting super muddy and sloppy out here. And then the wind picked up. So it's just a combination of things. It's not excuses, it's just the reality of the conditions out here. And it's just nice to get out of the house for a bit. For the last week, I think I've left the house once to get groceries. Otherwise, I've been inside. And it's good for your body to get vitamin D. It's good for your body to get out and get some sun. And if you don't have a disc golf basket, as long as you have a disc, you can get out and do some MTAs, you can do some distance. If you check out throw2.me, there's tons of different things that you can do. If you go to agelessgame.com, there's a lot of games there. So if you're staying with your brothers and sisters or parents, you have a couple people in your household, you can play games. You just have to stay away from people not in your household. So go to a field, go to a park with your family and play some games. If it's just you by yourself, like it is with me, self-caught flight, do some distance. If you have a basket, do some disc golf, do some freestyle. Just try and get your body outside, get moving a little bit. It does help. And so that's the 10-foot move back challenge. Sometimes you learn the most from when you don't succeed, and that was certainly true today. No matter when this is over, these are still things that you can do for fun. It's not like this is stuff that's only possible when you're in lockdown. This is stuff that's possible all the time. It's just the thing about Frisbee is there's certain disc sports that are not really possible if you only have a couple people, like Ultimate. But if you have a couple people, disc golf, freestyle, self-caught flight, distance, lots of different things to explore and try. Hope everyone's having a great start to their week. Thanks again, Simon, for the challenge.